Hello there guys, how's it going? I hope you're all having a good day so far. Today on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Team DX, we will be heading to Mount Thunder because the legendary Pokemon Zapdos has taken Shiftry to its summit. And despite the fact that Shiftry is kind of a jerk, it is our job, it is our duty to go and save him, because it's the right thing to do. I should probably go and do some preparations before I head to Mount Thunder though, because, as you can see, I am a water type. And Mount Thunder, as you can probably tell by the name, is full of electric types, which, well, they don't really mesh very well, those two things. Oh, you know, a part of me was considering swapping out today's stream for another Subnautica stream, but I've decided I need some wholesome, calm, fun games in my life for an evening. Because, oh, my heart is still pumping from yesterday's stream. Thought it'd be a water-type haven. No, unfortunately not. Let's store that. Probably don't need these Pecha Berries. Hey, Pokemon 1996, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Good evening, Pokemon gang from around the world. Good evening. Hope you're having a good one. Okay, let's put my money away. Got home about 2 hours ago. So far, pretty good. Nice. Were you anywhere particularly exciting? Hopefully you were having a pretty good adventure. Is that right? Shiftry was taken away to Mount Thunder. I wonder what that place is like. It sounds rather horrible. Oh, me? I couldn't possibly go rescue him. Oh, come on, Bellsprout, you can help out. I'm glad to see you're back safe. Thank you, but Shiftry is in trouble now. Shiftry came and rescued me. I hope he is safe. Well, we're getting on that, don't worry. Shiftry was abducted. That's shocking news. The gun range. Fair enough. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, Monty. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You pulled another all-nighter? I don't know how you keep doing that. I'd be dead to the world by now. Hopefully you're not too burnt out on Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, it sounds like you got quite a lot done this week. I can play with Metapod again. Thank you. Ben and Skitty, thank you. It's good to see the youngsters back. I heard you saved them. Getting through the dungeon must have been very taxing on you. I'm also grateful for what you've done. Thank you. Incidentally, I have heard of a particularly challenging dungeon somewhere in our world. It starts your level at 5, clears all your gained stats, and empties your toolbox at the start. In other words, it forces one to enter in a completely clean state. It has never been conquered by any rescue team. It has earned its title as the ultimate dungeon. Perhaps your team will take on that challenge one day. Ho 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 ho! Interesting that they're already telling me about that. That is something that is very deep into the postgame. What do you think, our son? Isn't the sea vast? Yes, Papa. Papa? Papa, have you ever gone out to sea? Of course. What do you take us for? Oh, you have. Papa, you're so special. I love those two. It's shocking news because it's Mount Thunder. Ugh. Anyway, let's ignore the pun. And let's head over to Mount Thunder. Why is my game so quiet? Hold on. There we go. That's better. Right. Here we go. Let's take a look at the team. Do I have another ground type or a rock type? No. I'm not sure Executor would be that helpful against Zapdos. Don't ignore the pun. Okay, let's just stick with Executor. This is the foot of Mount Thunder. I wonder, is Alakazam's team already on their way? Zapdos. It sounds very tough. Ugh, I'm shaking. I shouldn't get all scared now. Our objective is to rescue Shiftry. Ben, let's do our best. This has always been one of my favourite dungeon themes in this game. It's very foreboding and intense, very fitting for the lair of a legendary Pokemon, but it also is quite fast-paced and has a lot of energy to it. And I really, really love the addition of the choir in this version. It just makes it suitably epic. So Mount Thunder is probably going to be one hell of a step up from the previous two dungeons. Mainly because of all the electric types, but enemies are just going to be a bit stronger in general as well. Plus, this dungeon is going to be substantially longer than the previous ones. Okay, Executor is still coming in clutch. Okay, let's try not to wake up Nidoran over there. Oh, great, we've woke up Nidoran. That is exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, I might not even need to do anything. I can just let these two handle everything. Oh, a Blast Seed. These are fun. These are very, very fun. Hold on. I would like to demonstrate. It's a shame Blunter's not here to see this. So I blew him up and he wants to join the team. Okay. Sure. Okay, it's still a little bit quiet on my end. Hold on. I think I had it turned down earlier when I was recording Tomodachi Life because I was watching other stuff while I was doing it. Maybe Electrike is Blunter. I mean, we've never seen them both in the same room. Blunter currently isn't here, so you could be onto something. Oh great, I'm being hunted. Okay, Cacnea is down. Good job, team. Oh god. I feel a sneeze coming on. Hay fever's great, isn't it? Oh, I love this time of year because while the heat can be a pain, it can also be quite nice as well when you've got a cold drink and you're out having a nice day. But my god, the pollen, I could really do without it. Okay, what do we have here? A Gravel Rock, a Fossil Orb. Why is my Gravel Rock not registered? Oh, they've used them all. Okay. Right, don't mind me, Kecleon. I'm just having a fight in your shop. It's kind of your own fault for setting up shop inside the dungeon, but I won't judge. Okay, those are pretty good, but I cannot afford them. And I'm not in the mood to try and steal them. Yeah, I'm not really feeling anything. If I knew where the stairs were, maybe I would attempt a heist. Okay, that did quite a bit of damage. Ooh, Fire Blast. I don't think any of my team can learn that. Hold on. Right, can I... If I go into... Right, if I tell Skitty to wait here... and just get Skitty into position... Ow. I'm going to attempt a heist. No, I would not like to buy it. Okay, here we go. My precious merchandise! Catch that thief! So, I love how just chaotic and energetic this music is, but I'm realizing I've made a mistake. I thought I could swap who I was controlling and just escape, but it's blocked me. And these guys are monsters. Look how much damage they do, and they take 1 damage themselves. This is probably going to burn all of my Reviver Seeds. Hold on. I should have stolen the foe seal orb, because then I could use it. Yeah, I have monumentally fucked up here. I don't think I'm getting out of this one.
Cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry. This is entirely a mistake of my own making. Well, there you go. That's what happens. I'm sure Shiftry will be fine. Good morning. We must save Shiftry. Let's do our best like always, Ben. And let's not rob the shop. That's a bad thing to do. Each Wonder Orb has its own effect. The Escape Orb lets you escape from the dungeon without losing items or money. The Slumber Orb makes all foes in the same room go to sleep. When you're surrounded by foes, you can attack them all if you use this orb. The Slumber Wand makes foes go to sleep. The Confuse Wand makes foes confused. These wands are particularly effective when you want to defeat a strong Pokemon, so don't forget to use them. To use a wand, simply wave it at the foe. Foes can be hit from afar. Right, let's try and recoup my losses here. At least this game doesn't permanently rename you to Thief if you steal from a shop. True. Oh, I got a new Reviver Seed out of that. Thank you. Those were the real loss, to be honest, because I was kind of needing them for Zapdos. Everything else I can replace. Yeah, let's buy that, buy that, buy that. Let's buy that. Let's buy that. And let's buy that. Maybe I've got some stuff in storage that I can pull out as well. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take those, I'll take those. Oh, I've got some Reviver Seeds, nice. Okay, right, I think I'm good. It would have been wrong to play this game and not show what happens when you rob a shop. Oh. I completely forgot that this was a mechanic. Sorry, Shiftry. I'm sure you'll be fine. So these are basically like random dungeons that pop up from time to time. I don't believe that these were in the original. I think they're completely new. But it'll be good. They're often full of rare items, like in this case, Reviver Seeds. So this will be very, very handy to do now that I've lost everything. Yeah, Shiftry can wait. Okay, this place is gorgeous, wow. Okay, well there's nothing else here, so I'm going to leave. Oh, Meditite. I can't bring you with me, but you might as well join me. I'm realizing that I forgot to put my money back on the bank, so I should do that when I get back. Right, I want to go check out that final item, but this floor hasn't turned out as good so far. Okay, the confusion did not matter. Still hit my target anyway. I do not like that they keep doing that. Helping Hand is actually somewhat good in this game. Oh, so many Reviver Seeds. Okay, I think I have about as many as I can carry, and I don't want to use up all of my other items to make room for them, so I'm just going to book it for the stairs now if I can. Actually, I suppose I can swap tiny revivers for revivers, because that's just upgrading an item that I already have. God, this room is huge. How long is this place? This was meant to be a little detour. Now this dungeon music that's playing now is... I can't remember where it's from originally. And I haven't, like, properly showcased it because it caught me by complete surprise. I think it does share with another dungeon, but I can't remember which one this is. I don't really recognize it. Might be the dojo theme, actually. Okay, we're still going. Come on, Skitty, do him in. Okay, I'm starting to regret coming in here. These items are good, but this is a lot longer than I expected. I thought it was going to be like 4 floors. Oh. Escape orbs are good. I could use that now just to get out of here. But I feel like I must be at the end. If I finish floor 10 and it's still going, then I'll use that. Oh, hold on. I forgot to set my webcam to the right position. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm, with all this money I'm getting here, I'm going to buy some camps. And then I'll head for Mount Thunder. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. The next morning. Good morning. We must save... Oh, we've read that. It's a repeat dialogue. Right. What should we make then? Thunder Crag. Seems fitting for where we're going. Mount Discipline. Let's go for Mount Cleft as well. Let's go for... I think these more expensive ones are where starter Pokemon can be found, usually. Which is why they're more expensive. Let's go for Darkness Ridge. And then Ancient Relic, and we'll call it there. take a wild guess what the aged chamber A to N and aged chamber O to question mark are for. I'm sure you'll never figure it out. Right, let's put a few of these things back. Okay, right, it's time for Mount Thunder Attempt 2. This time, don't rob the shop. Ben, we'll rescue Shiftry this time for sure. Let's work hard at it. You're damn right that we're going to rescue Shiftry this time. Hey, Joe. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I mean, Joe, I was always scheduled to do Rescue Team today. It's no surprise. You see, when I make a stream schedule, I do this thing where I stick to it. Anyway, how's your day been, Joe? Ow. Hold on, that is quite rude. Don't do that to me. You own this and need to play it. I'd recommend it, it's good fun. I'd really like a new one. With more Pokemon in. Stream schedules are impossible for someone like me. What do you mean, someone like you? Just pick a game, pick a day, and do it. A spoon. Well, yeah, I suppose. Ooh! Oh, is that a Heracross? Hold on. Okay, I don't have a regular apple, so there's got to be one somewhere. Okay, these Stantlers are hitting really hard. Yes, Megas are in this, but they're pretty much a post-game thing. Right, Heracross, here you go. Okay, that's a really good ability. A shame that I can't keep him. Haha, you lowered my defense for nothing. Oh look, there's a Kecleon shop on this floor. Let's not rob it this time. Anything good? Not really. I'll take that. Oh wow, you've got Bullet Seed. Oh, that is such a good move. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. Did they add a Alolan? No, they didn't. See, the thing is, Joe, there wouldn't really be anywhere to put new Pokemon because the dungeon rosters are the same as they were. And you kind of mess with the balance if you add new Pokemon. Oh, lovely. Oh, poison is brutal. Oh, I don't have a Pecha Berry either. Oh, god damn, there's 3 of them. When are they making a new mystery dungeon? Apparently never. Because it's taken ages to happen. Can my move stop missing, please? Oh my god, what is going on? Right, Heracross, what are you doing? Use Bullet Seed. I literally can't get in there because Skitty's asleep and in the way. Heracross! Heracross, you idiot! What are you doing? Thank you, Heracross, for wasting those Reviver Seeds, when you could have ended that fight with Bullet Seed quite easily. When does Dragon Quest get to have Mystery Dungeon back? Never. It's Pokemon now. Hey, it's Dunsparce! I love me some Dunsparce. Oh, now you're using Bullet Seed. So when there's an enemy behind us that we don't need to fight, yeah, we'll attack that guy. But when there's an enemy slaughtering my team, no, I'm just going to walk back and forth. Has it been over 10 years without a new one then? Yep. The last one was Super Mystery Dungeon, which I believe released at the start of 2016. So obviously it was before Sun and Moon, and I don't think the starters have been revealed by then either. I'm not going to equip that because increasing their speed allows them to move twice, and while that sounds good, when you're just walking around, they try and do 2 turns at once, and it just gets weird. They just get in the way, it's really annoying. Yeah, there's been like Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, a few others that I can't remember. But the Pokemon ones are my favourite. I don't know why you bought that stupid thing. So you're doing post-game Mount Thunder while I do main game Mount Thunder. Nice. We're playing in parallel then. Nullify Bandana, what does that do? I suppose I could throw that at an enemy if I wanted to, but that's a bit of a niche tactic. I don't know why I'd ever want to equip that. Okay, 3 Pokemon in one room and the stairs are right there. I have an idea. Get out of here. Don't want to deal with that. One-shot orbs will become very important later on, trust me. There will be a point in this game where you pretty much always want to have one on you. Oh wait, I revived, so that reset my belly. Fair enough. Okay, these Manectrics are kind of terrifying. I hope you guys are already starting to see how powerful multi-hit attacks are in this game. Because Bullet Seed, my god, is incredible. Come on then, Zubat. Have an apple. Well, Joe, you're drained because you don't get enough sleep. I can tell you that for nothing. I hope you're enjoying Bubsy, though. Now, why they decided to make another Bubsy game, I couldn't tell you, because, you know, historically, they've not been very good. You were out all day. Oh, yeah, that doesn't help. But neither does the not getting enough sleep, and I know for a fact that you don't. Made by an indie team with a good track record. Well, why didn't they just make, like, another game? Why Bubsy? Right, here we go. So, this dungeon is our first example of a mid-dungeon checkpoint. We've climbed so high. I wonder if we're almost at the top. Oh look, Ben. This is a Kangaskhan statue. Kangaskhan. God damn it. It lets you move items in and out of the toolbox, so it's very useful on adventures. Remember to use it when you want to organise your items. Anyway, it's not far now. Let's keep it up. So, yeah, at these checkpoints you can talk to your teammates. May I suggest sweeping the floor for treasure from corner to corner? We're almost there. We can do this, Ben. And you can also sort your items out. So, I'm going to put some of these plain seeds back. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as a checkpoint for if you die, though. If you die past here, you will still restart the dungeon on your next attempt. It's more of a breather room than a checkpoint. Let's push on. So past the halfway mark, the dungeon music gets slower and more dramatic. I don't tend to like the second half themes as much as the regular themes. Pretty much there are no exceptions to that. However, I do like the instrumentation for this one. One of these instruments kind of sounds like static, which obviously fits the electric dungeon quite well. Static is in the noise, Joe, not the cat. Although, speaking of Static, how is she doing? She's been sleeping all day. Props the sun. Props the fact that she's a cat. I mean, I've been doing nothing all day, so I may as well have been sleeping. I had a nice lie-in this morning because last night was late. I ended up finishing stream at like midnight, and then I found a video I wanted to watch, so I didn't get to bed until like 2 in the morning. Which I've not done in a long time. It was good fun. And since it's a bank holiday weekend, I've got plenty of time to catch up on that sleep, so I thought, why not? Yeah, it was a Subnautica video. Bro sleeps too early normally. No, I go to sleep at a normal time. The only reason you think it's too early is because you get like half the recommended amount of sleep each night. You were going to watch Sam's Star Fox video after my stream yesterday before you realised I was going until 12. Sorry, Sam. Sorry, Ben. I still need to watch that. I was going to watch it today, but I kind of forgot. Oh, come on. Really? I was going to make it away from that enemy if not for that trap. That's so annoying. Three hours. Joe, that's not enough. That's nowhere near enough. That's less than half. How are you not dying? Okay, this place looks really cool. I love the update they've given to it. This is the summit. Hey Zapdos, where are you? We came to rescue Shiftry. Come out. Uah! I warned you. I have no mercy for meddlers. Not scared. You don't frighten me. Hey Zapdos, we demand you release Shiftry. We are a Pokemon rescue team. You must be determined to utter such words. Then you shall answer. To my great and righteous fury. Okay, here we go. Time for a real boss fight. Okay, let's start with the Blast Seed. Yeah, at least you admit that you don't get enough sleep. I know I don't either. Because even when I go to bed at a normal time, it takes me ages. Oh my god! It takes me ages to actually get to sleep. I'm gonna let Zubat die, because I can't recruit him anyway. I will revive Executor though. You bent over the other day and got a head rush. That's really not good. Okay, do I have anything I can put him to sleep with before that move comes out? No? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna feel this. Ah! That one-shot my whole team! This is why Reviver Seeds are important. Evolve Mudkip. You don't get how this game works, do you? You can't. It's always a crit when you don't want it, isn't it? Yup. Anyway, it wasn't even an electric move, Joe. It was a flying move that was killing me. Yeah! What is going on? Ooh-ah! You want more? I'll take you on. Enough. That's enough fighting. I've calmed down. Take Shiftry back. You kids have impressed me. But things won't be this easy next time. I will go all out next time, so you'd best be prepared. Until then, you'd better hone your skills. Look! There's Shiftry. Are you okay? Yeah. Somehow I am. I'm glad you're safe. But that was an eye-opener. Driving off that Zapdos. I agree. You're awfully strong for a plain Mudkip. I sensed it when we first met. Perhaps you aren't a Pokemon, are you? Wow, how can you tell that? But you're right, Ben isn't a Pokemon. Ben is a human. What? A human? Is that possible? Can something like that happen? He doesn't understand very much either. He woke up one morning here as a Pokemon, and doesn't remember anything about being a human. Oh wait! Lombre said something in the square. He said Alakazam knows everything. Alakazam, do you know why Ben became a Pokemon? No. I can't determine that. Oh, I thought you would know. However, there is a way to unveil the truth. Oh really? How? Make your way to the Hill of the Ancients. There you will find a Pokemon that stares into the sun all day. A Pokemon who is said to see into the future. Xatu is his name. He should shed light on your puzzling friend. Okay, so we should go see Xatu. Ben, let's go. Off to the Hill of the Ancients. We can't waste any time. Let's go back quick. Shiftry, Mewtwo. Let's hurry back. Yeah. I guess we should. Ben? Don't just stand there. Let's go home. Alakazam, I know you. I don't think you're completely ignorant about this. You know something, don't you? There is something that concerns me, but it should go unspoken for now, for their sake. There we go! Zapdos has been conquered. Looking into the sun lets you see the future. Cool, you'll try that. I probably wouldn't recommend it. Hey, Rinley, thank you for the lurk. I hope your stream is going well. Enjoy your dinner. The next morning. Ben, good morning. Yesterday I did some checking around. Apparently the Hill of the Ancients is in the Great Canyon. We should go there right away. Off to the Great Canyon. Huh, what's the matter? Listen, Skitty. Huh? What is it? Why are you so fired up? Why? You need to ask me that. You work so hard for others. For others? Now isn't that cold? We're friends, aren't we, Ben? I want to do my best because it's for you, Ben. That's what this is about. So as always, let's try our best. Right, so I'm thinking, because this mission isn't particularly time sensitive, there's no one's life on the line, I am actually going to put it off for a few in-game days and do some side missions. Mainly just because I was getting one shot and I want to level up a little bit. But also just because some big stuff is coming up in the story and I don't want to get there too fast. The rescue jobs that are listed on the bulletin board at the Pelipper post office, or ones that are delivered to your mailbox, can be completed by going to the listed dungeon. But if you put a job you've accepted on hold, you won't be able to complete it. Investigations underway into recent rash of natural disasters. Pokemon in affected areas attack any outsider without hesitation. Some believe a mysterious force is behind their behaviour. One source blamed Diglett for triggering earthquakes, but the investigative team is skeptical. Skarmory's still hating. Right, let's go to the post office and see if I can get any missions. Papa said they've gone to the sea before. Does that mean Papa can swim? Ben, can you swim? Well, in real life, not very well, but I am a water-type Pokemon. Oh, so you can swim too, Ben? Okay, I'm going to try hard to swim too. Maybe you shouldn't, Diglett. Just saying. You know what? The job's on the bulletin board. You can do several rescue jobs at the same time. Did you know that? Yes. Oh, you already knew? That's okay then. Right, let's go. I've got a few for Oddity Cave, so let's do those. Plus, I like Oddity Cave. The music's there is really good. Xatu? I wouldn't know. There's really a Pokemon named that? Hey, don't be racist to Xatu. Bloody Lombre. I'm glad that Shiftry is safe. Ben, your team is fantastic. It's shocking to hear that you've beaten Zapdos. I must say I'm very impressed. Your team is surprisingly courageous. It casts you in a new light. Yeah, there is a lot of dungeons here that the game is allowing me to do back-to-back. I feel like they must have changed the pacing in the remake, because I remember there being a a lot more side objectives in between dungeons. But maybe that's just because I sucked as a kid. Yay, Metapod! What'll we do next? Let's play Battle. Okay, I use String Shot. Then I use Harden. What do you cook for dinner? I mean, what do you have in? I'm sure glad these kids are having fun. Joe, they're kids. Don't make weird comments. Oh, Oddity Cave has rare items as well. Okay. Joe, charge your phone. Why do you always do this? You have a problem, my friend. Wait, who's missing? Hold on. Oh, Executor! Why are you over there? You prolonged charging it from being lazy. You see, if you charged it in advance, you wouldn't have to rush to charge it. Which surely is lazier. Like, surely it's less effort. Here's your berry, good sir. Now be on your way to safety. Use most of its charge today for Pokemon Go Mega Phalanx Raid Day. Have you heard of this thing called a portable charger? You can charge it while you're out and using it. Well, charge those! All I'm hearing is excuses, Joe. Make good life decisions, not excuses. Hey, stop eating my seeds! I had this happen before, and the only seed I had in my inventory was a blast seed. And the Weedle ate the seed and blew itself up. It was pretty funny. I seem to be buying all of the wrong camps for the Pokemon that are available, because I'm not being able to recruit any of them. Okay, that's Executor saved. This dungeon has got me thinking. One day I really should play the two 3DS Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. I know Gates to Infinity isn't very popular, but I kind of want to play it before I judge it. And then I've heard that Super is actually quite good. Oh, Double Slap. Okay, Skitty's true power has just been unlocked. Double Slap is brutal in this game. You know what? Let's try it out. Look at that. Poor Paris didn't stand a chance. It'd be interesting to do a first playthrough on stream of Gates to Infinity, actually. Unfortunately, that would need to wait until I've got my new computer. Just because I've had issues with trying to stream and emulate 3DS games at the same time. Doesn't always run super well. Okay, let's go see what these other items are. Ooh, what is this? Oh, there's a Grimer. Oh god, do not confuse me. If I double slap and hit my own teammate, that is going to destroy them. You didn't pop up as Joel Banjo is online playing Bubsy 3D. That's because I'm on a secondary profile. Like, It's one of those games where you only get one save per profile, so I'm on a different one. Yeah, same. I hate that they do that. Yeah, Mario Wonder did it too. Okay. Right, Cypher, come on. Let's not make this difficult. There we go. The other thing is, when I tend to play more like story-focused playthroughs on stream, I also tend to turn the online notifications off as well, because I don't like them popping up during cutscenes. So it really just depends on what kind of game I'm playing. Like, when I stream Xenoblade, they're off for that. I'd probably have them off for this regardless. I think I have them on when I do Hyrule Warriors. I can't remember if I turn them back on. May still be something ahead. Let me see how long Oddity Cave is. Okay, it's only 8 floors, apparently. So I'm going to press on and see what I get at the end. You're too lazy to change your settings for that. I'm not. I'm OCD. Everything has to be perfect. And I'll stress if it's not, as you guys know. God damn, that Onyx was bulky. Can you, game, can you let me do something here? Oh, Joe, if you want to get back into streaming again, you know what you should stream? You should buy Subnautica while it's $6.49 and play it and stream it. You'll have a really fun time. And it'll be very entertaining for us. Oh my god. Skitty needs help. Okay, this floor is a right nightmare. I just want to leave now. I will stay. Ooh, Spinnerack. Okay. Okay, there's a Mr. Mime here. I'm a little bit concerned about what he might do. Okay, I'll come back for that once I've given Spinnerack the apple. Anyway, while the topic of, like, notifications on Switch is on my mind... God, Switch just has the best OS of the consoles, doesn't it? Like, I've been playing my Xbox a lot recently because of Monster Hunter and Subnautica, and... just the console OS is so cluttered. And nothing's laid out in a nice way. Also, I'm a bit bummed because my Series X controller, the right stick on it, stopped working. So I can't control the camera properly when I'm playing. So I've had to use my Xbox One controller, which is a nice controller because it's a custom one. But I missed the screenshot button, and I'm glad that the Switch normalized that being a thing because it's so handy. Having to, like, open a menu and press a button is just so annoying. You fucking hate the Xbox interface. So do I. To be honest, I only really bought the one I have now because it was on sale at the time. And I wanted something to play some non-Nintendo games on. When I get my computer, basically everything's going to be transferred over. Even if I have to pay twice for certain games. The only one I might not is Monster Hunter Wilds, because I have a lot of progress in it, and I don't know if I can transfer it. I don't think it has cross-saves. Unfortunately, it's really stupid that it doesn't, because we've been asking for it for ages, but it is what it is. I mean, to be honest, cross-save should just be standard, in my opinion. Like, that should just be industry standard. Yay, I made it. I guess the thing that was waiting was Spinarak. Sure, Weedle can join. Right, I need to buy some camps that actually contain Pokemon I can recruit. A violent seed. Yeah, that's what I do when I see your mum. Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. The next morning. Good morning, Ben. Let's make sure to go to the Great Canyon and see Xatu today. No. I've got stuff I want to do. A special gift from the rescue organization to a hard worker like you. Try to significantly power up by using the enclosed Silver Dojo ticket at the Makahita Dojo. It's one of the handy things about Steam. Most games support cloud saves via Steam Cloud, means you don't have to worry about save files when moving to a different computer or going to and from your Steam Deck. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Right, let's do some inventory management. Actually, no, I'm taking that back out. I'm selling that stupid thing. Oh, look at all that money. I'm rich. Let's go spend it all. Actually, what can I buy from Kecleon first before I waste all of my money? Yeah, I'll get a Reviver Seed. I'll get some Gravel Rocks. And I'll get a Blast Seed. That's also what I do when I see a mum. Right, what can I get from the purple Kecleon? Oh, Surf. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, I'm having Surf. So you played Cyberpunk 2077 first on Steam Deck, picked it up on Switch 2 a year later because the deck wasn't running it quite right, and all your data synced from Steam to Switch. 'Twas glorious. Oh, that does sound glorious. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Hold on. All Pokemon in the same room. That better not include my teammates. Hold on. Let me just double check that before I learn it. Okay, no, apparently that hits my teammates, so I'm not learning that. Ah, that's a shame. You know a bunch of modern Ubisoft games that you port your saves between platforms? Wait, Ubisoft? Doing something good? I don't believe you. Earthquake mercs your team can confirm. Oof. Yeah, I guess I won't be using that then. I like how it lists Kecleon as a Pokemon you could recruit, as if that was realistic. I think you have to log into the games with a Ubisoft account, so that might count as a downside. Yeah, having to have an account with Ubisoft is definitely a downside. You have one, but only because of a time like 10 years ago when they gave away some free games. I mean, that's a good reason to get one. Okay, that'll probably do for now. The others are a bit too expensive. Although, thinking about it, one of them was the crew, so you guess you only have 9 of those games now. Oof. Okay, right. I don't think I showed off the strong foes last time, I just talked about them, so I would like to hunt one down. I think Rapidash is probably going to be the most manageable one, so I'm going to go for Rapidash. Let's just see if the post office has any jobs for Mount Steel while I'm there. Okay, it's got a couple. Okay, Executor, you're probably not the right choice for this. But I'm not sure I have anyone who would be a good choice. Let's bring Farfetch'd. I am only going to do this the once. I am not going to shiny hunt just because you can. I want to kill some time, not that much time. I don't know if you get notified if you're on the same floor as the strong foe, so I may have to check out every single enemy that I see. I know the one moving probably isn't the strong foe. The one not moving, sorry. Looks like I'm getting a ton of Reviver Seeds out of this as well, so it's benefiting me in two ways. I get to show off more of the game, and I get good items. Yeah, sure, Zigzagoon, you can join, why not? Sure, Baltoy, you can join as well. You're a cool, underrated Pokemon. Okay, sweet. Okay, no sign of the strong foe yet. This is a really big floor, wow. I don't need more than one Zigzagoon. I don't see a need for that. Oh, Beldam's joining. Nice. Not that I'll ever use most of these Pokemon. Oh, okay, the strong foe is marked on the map, right. And there's a mission to complete here as well. Okay, let's go after the strong foe then. Now, I think I'm going to play as Gitty for this. Mainly for those sweet, sweet multi-hit moves. Ow! That one hit me! Okay, well, Beldam's dead. Hey! Got it, nice. Right, to the victor go the spoils. Did I have a second job here? Yes, Wurmple is sad and lonely. Hopefully there are single women near him. Is that a fucking Wooper? I mean, there's no point using one because I have the same type. I have both of the same types. But I fucking adore Wooper. Right, Wooper, let me go find you an apple. And then you're coming home with me. Okay, there's no apple on this floor. I guess a perfect apple will have to do. Hey, Whoopie boy. Oh no! I can't have him! My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined. Thanks, Zigzagoon. Oh, there's another strong foe. Okay. Not sure I really want to fight a second one. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have much choice. Okay, Farfetch, there you go. I'm stepping in. Okay, Skitty. These things hit like a fucking truck. Okay, well, that is another mechanic shown off. No shinies today. Which means there probably will be no shinies at all this playthrough. Oh shit, no, I meant to keep Zigzagoon. I didn't mean to send him away. Wooper, I wish you could stay with me. Didn't we go... Didn't we do good? Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow. The next morning. Good morning, Ben. Let's make sure to go to the Great Canyon and see Xatu today. Well, about that. If you build camps at Wigglytuff's Camp Corner, the Pokemon who can wait at those camps will join your team when they tag along even after you've cleared the dungeon. Build more camps and recruit more Pokemon. Right, so, I would like to head to a camp because I have got some stat boosting items and I would like to give them out to Ben and Skitty. So I'm going to give the protein to Ben. And they're going to have an iron each. And then you're going to have 2 accuracy drinks. And then I'm going to pump all of these into Double Slap. Then I've got some gummies to dish out. Oh, what have we got? Friendly. That's going to be more annoying than anything because it's going to interrupt me more. Ben, please, I want to see the bird. Please, Ben, let's do it today. I think Skitty just wants to eat the bird. Oh. That's a good one. Yeah, let's have that one. Then a rare gummy for Ben. And then where is Executor? Oh, that's very useful. I'll have that, thank you. I guess Magnemite can have one as well. Wherever he is. Okay, so while I'm between main missions, I would like to head to the Pelipper post office because I would like to see if I can show off the rescue mechanic because they've made it an online thing in the remake. And I'm pretty sure you can respond to randoms. Try this in Thunderwave Cave. It's been a while since I've done this, so I don't entirely remember how it works. It's entirely possible that just because I only have early dungeons at the moment, that there just aren't any people to rescue. So I may have to come back to this mechanic later if I want to show it off, but I'm also not, like, too fussed about showing it off. I'm mainly just doing it to kill time. Just because I don't want to progress the story too quickly today. What a nice, easy floor. Okay, yeah, I guess I don't have anyone I can rescue. That's fine. Want a game, but you don't know what to play. The combination of heat and tide is making you want to not move much and not play anything too taxing. Just play some Minecraft or something. Build something cool. That's nice and chill. You could build my little hut, look. As a nice little homage to this game. Right, okay. I am going to take a quick break, and when I get back, I will finally head to the Great Canyon to meet with Xatu. See you all in a moment, guys.
Damn weather. Somebody fix this!
Hello, Raiders! How are you all doing? Thank you, Jose, for the raid. How is your stream? How are you finding Near Automata? If you're somehow not aware, Space Mermy in chat is a massive fan of that game, and thanks to her, I played it, and I also really, really enjoyed it. Raiders, how are you doing? Thank you for coming across with Jose. My name is Ben. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. Currently playing through a very, very nostalgic game for me, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. And I've also been checking out the Subnautica 2 Early Access recently, which has been a hell of a lot of fun. What wasn't a lot of fun was that break I just took, because my bathroom is an ensuite. It doesn't have a window. So it gets hot as balls in there. And I don't know why it doesn't have a window, because it's not like it backs onto another flat. It backs onto just the outer wall of the building. But then my other bathroom does have a window, so you'd think it'd be better. But no, the window doesn't open, so instead the light and the heat refract through that, and it gets even worse in there. It's awful. Hey, Mama, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Nier Automata is a great game. Yes, it is. Right, okay. Do I have any money to deposit? You're not having a great day. Oh, I'm disappointed to hear that. You're melting. Yeah, me too. Weathering the heat wave this weekend. Yeah, I don't mind heat unless it's like humid, which my bathrooms are. The other problem is because they're all wet and humid, mold is a real issue. Right, it is finally time to make some progress and head to the Great Canyon. Do terrible in the heat. Don't think you're getting any more cool days this summer out here. I don't mind the heat as long as I'm not like sitting around like trying to work or anything in it. But if I'm out and about and I'm having a good time, I love it. But for most of the week, I hate it. Don't know how I'm coping. It's worse down there than it is up here, and I'm struggling. I've got a fan, and that is doing some good. It's literally like right next to me, blowing straight into my face. It's lovely. This is the Great Canyon. The peak is called the Hill of the Ancients. According to Alakazam, the Hill of the Ancients is on 13F. Xatu should be there. Ben, let's do our best. Oh, you caught me vibing there. The Great Canyon has, I think, my favourite theme of the early game dungeons. It has just such a good atmosphere, and I enjoy how, like, the two different melodies, like, contrast each other. You've got the constant, like, do-do-do-do-do-do that's going on, and then you've got the slower one playing over it as well. They just mesh together really nicely. And the atmosphere of this place is immaculate. Did you just get rid of all of my double slap PP? You fucking monster. But yeah, it really just gives the vibe that we've come to somewhere truly mysterious. And we're gonna start getting some answers about what's been going on in the story. Right, so Skitty said 13F for the final floor, so I think that's just a cutscene, so I think it's a 12-floor dungeon, essentially. Which is actually easier than Mount Thunder, technically. I don't remember this one being all that difficult, to be honest. Okay, though this Dunsparce is fucking me up. Could I wake up, please? Okay, Skitty is just nerfing this Dunsparce to hell and back. Right, can I wake up? There we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting hecked up. I'm getting really hecked up. Thank God for that rare quality I unlocked for Skitty. I think that saved my life. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, what was I saying about this place not being dangerous? These Dunsparce are terrifying. Like, oh, hell yeah, I want one. Oh, rollout is a terrifying move. You know what, Dunsparce, you're up. Dunsparce, why are you running away from combat? You're my strongest member. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, thank you, Executor. You're a lifesaver. Alright, Dunsparce, you're up. Fuck that Vileplume up. Shit. Nice one, Skitty. Nice! Didn't even have to use a single move. Oh, payback is dangerous. As a kid, I didn't know how to deal with that. And so I'd keep hitting Pokemon with physical moves and just getting wrecked by the counter. It's why I really struggled to get through this game as a kid. Basically, anytime a Pokemon with counter showed up, they would just hard block me. Nice one, Murkrow. Okay, that's half the dungeon done. Oh, and nice. I love this kind of floor. Oh, Executor saved me from a trap there. Lovely. Hey, Sap, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? When suddenly Leviathan theme, please know. I'm enjoying a nice break from the big squid. I ran into him earlier today while I was building my base. He didn't get me this time, but it was terrifying. Okay, we really don't need to throw rocks at them as soon as they enter this massive room. They're nowhere near us. Okay, right, that was unnecessary. He was going to leave. We're fighting him entirely because you decided to throw a rock at him. Oh, there's a Houndoom there. I'd like a Houndoom. Dunsparce, I wanted your help. Guess I didn't need it. I do not want Bide. Okay, one more floor. Okay, I'd like another crack at trying to recruit Houndoom. Never mind. Yeah, no wonder that Houndoom didn't want to join us. Didn't fight him properly, just threw a bunch of shit at him. It's not very honourable at all. Yes, we finally made it to the top, Ben. This is the Hill of the Ancients. Look, over there. Ben, is that Xatu over there? Excuse me, are you maybe Xatu? Hello? Maybe he doesn't hear me. Hello? Hello? It's useless, he's not responding at all. Maybe he's sleeping while on his feet? Ben, what should we do? Tickle him. Huh? Tickle him? Okay, it's worth a try. It's no good, Ben. He's not responding. Huh? He's finally laughing now. Is he just dense? Yikes! Witness it. The sinking of the sun. Indeed. I am Xatu. You discerned my true identity. You are not an ordinary sort. Guessed your identity? That's a bit much. No, I can tell this. You there. You are no ordinary Pokemon. You are human, yes? Huh? How can you tell that? All day I stare at the sun unblinking. It gives me sight for all things. The past and the future too. If you know, please tell us, Xatu. Next to me is my friend Ben. My friend who woke up one morning as a Pokemon. And without any memories as a human. Xatu, you can tell, can't you? Please tell us. The calamities of nature. There have been many in recent times. They occur because the world's balance is upset. And you're becoming a Pokemon. They are tied together, inseparably so. Wait, Ben becoming a Pokemon and the natural disasters? They're related? What do you mean? What does Ben have to do with the natural disasters we've been seeing? What is it? Why did you climb up? Please tell us. Please. There are bigger concerns. I am afraid. The world's balance. It must be restored. Or the unthinkable shall befall our world. Huh? You're serious? The world. The unthinkable is coming? Every day I see it. The same future every day. I dread it. Xatu? I fear it. The world's destruction. The world's destruction? Isn't that a surprise? That Ben was human. That's going to be useful. This should be interesting. Looking at the sun too much made him deaf. Surely it'd make him blind. I reckon he was just asleep. The next morning. Good morning, Ben. Let's keep on doing good. Actually, I want to ask you something. What do you think about what Xatu said yesterday? Does it bother you? Yeah, a little bit. Yes, I thought you would be concerned, Ben. I would be too. There's supposed to be a link between the world's balance being upset and how you became a Pokemon. And because of the world's upset balance, natural disasters have been occurring. And more than anything, he said the world will be ruined if the balance isn't restored. I want to do something. But there's something I don't understand. So, the world's balance. What is it? Ben, do you know what the world's balance is? Yeah, I totally know. Oh, really? Ben, you know? Please tell me, what is the world's balance? It's in space. It's in space? Like where the stars and the moon are? That space? I'm getting even more confused. Okay, so where exactly in space is the world's balance? If you go, you'll see. Huh? Go out to space? And how do we go out to space? You fly there? Huh? How am I supposed to fly? Oh, Pelipper. You came at the right time. I was wondering if you could carry us up to space. No way, not a chance. It appears to be impossible. What's wrong with you, saying all these ridiculous things? I wish you'd be more considerate before making jokes. So you don't know either, Ben? I can't imagine what the world's balance is about. To be honest, I don't know what we should do. Well, I guess we'll have to keep doing what we can. One thing at a time. Subnautica is Xeno canon, Pokemon is Zelda canon. Crazy. Oh, Link Between Worlds. Right. Oh, Pelipper didn't leave any mail because Skitty scared it off by asking to go to space. Oh, okay. Something's going down in town. Huh. What are they chatting about? Yeah, I'm kinda shocked. I always thought it was only a legend. But could it be true? I'm having a hard time believing it. Hi, what's happening? Well, you know the Ninetales legend, that old story? The Ninetales legend? What's that? What, you don't know? You know it's that old fairy tale. How you'll get cursed if you ever grab one of Ninetales' tails. All this time, everyone thought it was just a legend. But lately it's been rumoured that maybe it really happened. Well, it's still a mere rumour. I wouldn't put too much stock in that story if I were you. Personally, I don't believe in rumours of that sort. If you want to know more about the Ninetales legend, you should go see a Pokemon named Wishcash. He knows the story well. Wishcash is, you know, in his pond. You should visit him if you want to know more. Okay, so this I find really cool. They're taking what was essentially just filler text for the Pokédex and making it into a plot point. They should do that with Magcargo as well, and you have to like get him off the planet before he incinerates it. Ho ho! You wish to hear me tell of old folklore? What was that? You wish to hear the Ninetales legend? Ho ho! Fine then. Let me recount the tale. There once lived a Pokemon by the name of Ninetales. Now Ninetales had many tails, all of them imbued with psychic power. It was said that anyone so foolish as to touch a tail would be cursed for 1,000 years. But there was someone so foolish as to grab a tail, and it was a human. A human? Yes, a human. As one might expect, the human that grabbed the tail was subjected to a 1,000-year curse. However, just when the curse was cast, a Pokemon named Gardevoir shielded the human, and sacrificed herself to absorb the curse. Why? Why would that Pokemon, Gardevoir, take the human's place? To Gardevoir, that human was her partner. There exist strong bonds between humans and Pokemon. Okay, but humans, aren't there good humans and bad ones too? Correct. Taking pity on Gardevoir, Ninetales asked the human this. Do you wish to save Gardevoir? It asked. But the human had already abandoned Gardevoir and fled. Ninetales became disillusioned with the human, and it made this prediction. That human will one day be reborn as a Pokemon. What? A human would turn into a Pokemon? And when the human becomes a Pokemon, the world's balance will be upset. And that is how the legend ends. Well, did you find it interesting? Aha! You found it so interesting you're at a loss for words! Ho ho ho! There's no need to wear such a serious expression. Certainly some rumours say that the legend may actually be true. But it is only ancient folklore, nothing more. If you feel the urge to hear my tale again, come see me! Ho 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 ho! You like how the Pokemon themselves think it's a legend. Yeah, it's really nice world building. The tails are fluffy, you'd touch them. Make sure you catch it first, so it allows you to touch them. Wishcash told us folklore from long ago. It was fun. The folklore was fun and interesting. Wishcash is very wise. So yeah, it seems that we may not have been the nicest person before becoming a Pokemon. If the rumours are true. Wishcash is in the pond just north of here. You should visit him if you want to chat. Well, it's still a mere rumour. I don't put any stock in rumours like that. I always thought it was only a legend. Alright, let's head over to the post office. Get some missions for the day. I've just noticed how they actually forced you into going to the town there. They didn't give you any new missions. So if you want new missions, you have to come to the post office. But they block off the fast travel, so you have to go through the town. That's pretty clever design. Papa said they've got... Oh, I think that's the same dialogue. No, I can't swim. Oh, so you can't swim either, Ben. But that's natural. Swimming isn't easy. My Papa is special. I'm going to try hard to swim too. I've already got some in Thunderwave Cave, so that'll do. Right, let's do some more jobs then. Say, Ben. Want to call it a day now? I can't seem to get motivated today. I'm sorry for wanting to go home before we're done, but I just can't seem to get motivated. I guess it's because I heard that story. I'll go home and try and get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Ben, sorry. I started doubting you a little, Ben. I'm not going to worry anymore. I believe in you, Ben. Because you're a friend like no other, Ben. You're an invaluable friend. Okay, Ben, let's try to do our best to do well tomorrow. Aw. Skitty's not giving up, not believing. Again. It's that dream again. I always see this silhouette. Who could it be? Oh, it's saying something, but I can't quite make it out. It's clearer than it was before, but I'll try talking to it. Hello. Please tell me. Who are you? I am Gardevoir. Gardevoir? I am so glad, finally. I finally got to meet you. Huh? Finally met me? You knew me from before? What about me? I am your... Oh wait, just a little longer. I want to know more. No, it's fading. The next morning. What a strange dream. It's the dream I always have, but it was clearer than it was before. I think I finally learned who that Pokemon was. That's it! Gardevoir! It was Gardevoir. Yesterday, Wishcash said. Yes, a human. As one might expect. The human that grabbed the tail was subjected to a 1,000-year curse. However, just when the curse was cast, a Pokemon named Gardevoir shielded the human, and sacrificed herself to absorb the curse. Why? Why would that Pokemon, Gardevoir, take the human's place? To Gardevoir, that human was her partner. There exist strong bonds between humans and Pokemon. Maybe I was the human who was Gardevoir's partner. Maybe I was the one that abandoned Gardevoir when she was cursed. Maybe that's why I turned into a Pokemon. Maybe. Morning, Ben. Oh, you look pale. Is something the matter? Well, anyway, as always, let's try to do our best. Oh yeah, when I was on the way here, I think there was a commotion at Pokemon Square. I wonder if something happened. Well, let's go check it out. Huh. The town's atmosphere feels different somehow. Maybe something's happened. Ben, let's check it out. Look, why is everyone gathered together? Hi, what's going on? Let me tell you, I was amazed. It really was true. What was true? The Ninetales legend. I never believed the rumours, so you can bet I was shocked to learn the truth. Ben, Skitty. Oh, hi, Caterpie. Even you came out, Caterpie? Yes. Shh. Quiet. That guy there's telling us. Keep it down. Huh? Who's talking? It's... Gengar? So I went up to the Hill of the Ancients. And that's where I saw it. It was shocking stuff, I tell you. Shocking stuff. This certain Pokemon was getting advice from Xatu. That Pokemon, it looks like an ordinary Pokemon. But get this. It was originally a human. What? It really existed? A human that turned into a Pokemon? There's more. Xatu told the human that how the human became a Pokemon has a lot to do with how the world's balance is upset. Wait a second. That's exactly like the Ninetales legend. Don't be too shocked yet, there's more. You all know there have been many natural disasters, correct? According to Xatu, those disasters are caused by the world's balance being upset. And if the world's balance isn't restored soon, the unthinkable will happen to the world. That's what Xatu said. What? The world? The unthinkable's going to happen? What are we going to do? That Gengar. He's deliberately working everyone up. Now, people. There's no need to panic. Why, I think there's a way we can do something about this. What can we do? Oh, it's quite simple, actually. If the world's balance is upset by a human becoming a Pokemon, then if that human is gone, everything should return to normal, correct? That's true. When you put it that way, maybe you're right. And that human is the rotten coward that abandoned Gardevoir, correct? I don't think the human can complain about anything if we get rid of it. Isn't that right, Ben? What? It can't be. You? You were that human? Is that true? Hey. Wait. This is, like, there's a good explanation for... We're not asking you, we're asking Ben. Hey, Ben, so what is it? Are you really the human that was in the legend? Ben. Ben. Looks like you have nothing to say in your defense, Ben. That's how it is, fellow Pokemon. Let's get rid of Ben and regain peace. What? Everyone, what's gotten into you? What are you going to do? Ah! Ben, run! Serves them right. What a surprise. I didn't think things were going to get so weird all of a sudden. I thought we were about to be in some real trouble. Listen, Ben. Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you argue that it's not you? You should have said you're not the human that appears in the Legend of Ninetales. Listen, Skitty. Huh? What is it? I'm tired of this. Huh? You're tired? What are you saying? Huh? You don't think you deserve to be on our rescue team? What's wrong? What makes you say that? That doesn't sound like you at all, Ben. Tell me, what's the matter? Huh, you had a dream? And Gardevoir appeared in it? And that made you think that maybe you were that human after all. So that's what it is. That's what happened. Listen, Ben. You didn't remember what you were like as a human being, did you? So you don't know what really happened. I believe in you, Ben. You know that, right? So... Oh. After that scene in Pokemon Square, we held a town meeting on what we must do to save the world. And we arrived at a consensus. We must get rid of you. You're kidding! I was incredulous too. I had hoped it would not come to this, but it is unfortunate. We will defeat you with all our might. But we're fighting here? We will give you tonight. Huh? Pack your supplies and get out of here. Come tomorrow, rescue teams of all sorts will take up the chase and attack you without hesitation. And not just you. Anyone that goes with Ben will be considered an enemy. The trackers will attack without mercy. That goes for us too. We will join the hunt to be rid of you. Against all odds, you must run. Run, run, and survive. You must run till you uncover the truth. Alakazam! There will be no mercy the next time we meet. Farewell. Ben, did you see? Alakazam's team has faith in you too. I said this before, didn't I? I'm not going to worry anymore. Whatever happens, I have faith in you, Ben. Even if other rescue teams stalk us, I won't be scared. So what are we supposed to do if you don't have faith in yourself, Ben? Ben! Caterpie. Ben, I made a promise, remember? That we would make a rescue team base here. That I would join your rescue team when I grew up. Ben, don't give up. You're a hero to me, Ben. I believe in you too, Ben. So what do you say, Ben? Okay. I won't give up. Exactly. That's the spirit. That's more like it. That's what we expect from our Ben. We'll have to leave for the time being, but we're going to come back for sure, and we'll bring the truth back with us. The next dawn. Morning, Ben. It's early, but of course you'd be up by now. Are you ready to leave? All set. Yup, I guess we're ready to go. From now on, we're fugitives. I'm sure that this will be a dangerous journey. I don't want to get our team members involved in this. Let's not tell them. We should go by ourselves. We have to run from the rescue team stalking us. We have to keep running, because we can't afford to be caught. Yes, we have to escape. Like Alakazam said that time. Against all odds, you must run. Run, run, and survive. You must run till you uncover the truth. Yes, who am I? Until I discover that truth, I have to run and survive. Even if it means going to the edge of this world. Okay, let's get going. Ben! Caterpie and Metapod too! Oh, and even Jumpluff! Wow, I'm glad we made it. We wanted to see you off, Ben. Me too! Good morning, it's me, Diglett. I wanted to send you off too. Everyone. It's a letter. Ben, can you read it? Ben began reading the letter. Take care. It's farewell, but only for now. Until the day I can deliver mail to you again. I'll always be waiting. The wandering postal carrier, Pelipper. Even Pelipper. Everyone, thank you. The other Pokemon will be waking up soon. You have to go. Hurry. Yup. Ben, let's go. Let's hit the road. Take care. We'll be waiting for both of you to return. Yup, thank you. We'll be back, that's for certain. Until then, take care. Thus began Ben's cruel and arduous journey as a fugitive. Over forbidding mountains. Wow! Aren't these fishes amazing? Across fields of fire. The environment is out of control here too. The forest fire is still raging. But throughout it all, Ben's team kept their heads held high. Without a complaint, they marched on. Whew! We sure travelled a long way. But while we were moving, I couldn't help thinking. All sorts of places have been affected by the natural disasters. I'm sure many Pokemon are suffering because of the calamities. I wish we could get back to doing our rescue work. Sorry, I shouldn't complain. We have to get away now, period. Huh? I hear voices. I think they went this way. They can't get away, not from all of us. We have to find Ben, quickly. Ah, no! Are they catching up to us? Ben, we'd better go. there's definitely been a bit of a change of tone in the dungeon music. Really selling the just the direness of this situation. So before I continue on with this dungeon, I need to talk about what's just happened. So I just want to put into context how old I was when I played this game for the first time. It was, I believe, 2006. So I was 8. My first video game, as I discussed last year, was Pokemon Emerald. I fell in love with Pokemon. I loved it. I adored it. It was like my favourite thing in the whole world. And Pokemon Emerald is a happy game. You know, yeah, the world nearly ends because of eco-terrorism. But it's always upbeat and positive. And this game started very much the same way. And because I was young and dumb, I wasn't very good at the game, so it took me ages to get to this point. And the game just seemed to be kind of more of what I was expecting from Pokemon. Happy, you know, making a friend, saving Pokemon, everyone loves me. And then this happened. And it blew my mind as a kid. That the status quo was just thrown out the window. I was cast into the role of the villain. Everyone was coming for me. I hadn't really played a story-based game before this, and while this story isn't, like, massively deep compared to some of the games I play now, it was exactly the kind of game that just got me really emotionally invested at that age and just kicked off my interest in video game stories. This is the original Ben cried at a video game moment. And then throughout all of that, that music in that cutscene was playing, and it has no goddamn right to go that hard. It is a Pokemon track, and it still brings a tear to my eye even now. It is just such a beautiful track, and it's got sadness to it, but it's also got this underlying almost sense of optimism, which I like to think is your partner. You know, they're pushing you on, they believe in you, they don't think you're the human, they want to get the truth. What's kind of interesting is this theme has potentially been remixed in a more recent Pokemon game. It's never been confirmed, but the main melody of Gladion's theme from Pokemon Sun and Moon is essentially suspiciously similar. It is just a slightly faster version, which makes a lot of sense because he's a fugitive too. Right. Gengar's lynch mob essentially is coming for us, so we should get through this cave before they catch up with me. Not Gengar plotting the end of humanity. Yeah, he's a devious one, that Gengar. But yeah, this game just... This moment... I was loving this game anyway as a kid, but this moment is what caused this game to really stick with me for as long as it has. I do think the sequel, Explorers, has a better story overall, but I don't think it has a single sequence that is quite as shocking and emotional as this. Although it certainly does come close. It has its moments. But also it's a bit more expected in the sequel because obviously this game did it first. If I ever stream Explorers, there's going to be plenty to talk about there. That game is amazing. Yeah, these dungeons can be quite tricky as well because you can't recruit any more Pokemon. At least I don't think you can anyway. Oh yeah, also Sam, getting back to your message about the flashback. Yeah, the flashbacks in this game are a little bit excessive. I'd kind of just chalk it up to the fact that it is a game for children, and children have very short attention spans. Also, that scene where everyone comes to say goodbye, like, that genuinely gets me tearing up a little bit. Like, everyone you've worked so hard to save, they come and show how grateful they all are. Even Pelipper, it's so cute. This is the kind of feeling that I wish mainline Pokemon could make me feel. Like, just a little bit of ambition. I guess from their perspective it happened the day before, but still. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little silly. But then we also had the flashback again with Wishcash. So there's just like multiple flashbacks in that whole sequence. To moments from the same sequence. It's kind of funny. Also, as a kid, I got stuck on this dungeon. I was not prepared for this, and it took me so long to get through here. And every loss, I lost all of my items, and it made it even harder. Which I think just added to the moment, really. I was desperately fighting to survive. So link boxes are new items so that you can still link moves during this part of the game. You're not completely cut off from all of the facilities. There are ways to access what they would provide you with. Nice one, Skitty. But yeah, this entire sequence was why I didn't want to progress the story too quickly today. I didn't want to get to this part of the game too quickly. What's inside this box could be somewhat useful, although, yeah, I've got some plain seeds to get rid of. Oh, there's a Kecleon shop. So yeah, those Kecleon shops become really useful in this part of the game, because you can't go to a shop otherwise. So yeah, hands up if you expected the game's plot to go this way. Because, yeah, Kid Me certainly didn't. I was, as the kids say, shook. Oh, god damn it. You like how the entire town just took Gengar's word for it. Yeah, like, look at that guy. He is clearly untrustworthy. I think what really sold the situation to them, though, was the fact that we weren't able to, like, deny the claims. We just sat there and let him say it. He's such a reputable guy. Oh, I'll take that. Right, thank you, Kecleon. Okay, please stop lowering my attack. Oh my god. Poison point. Oh shit. I've used all my Pecha berries. Oh, bollocks. Kecleon, you better come through for me. You motherfucker. Yeah, this dungeon is where you really start to feel this game stop pulling its punches. It may be a game for kids, but it's not an easy game by any means. Okay, I'm out of gravel rocks. That would have been handy a floor ago. Thanks, game. Real pleasant. Hey, Vulcan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Oh, it's going very well, thank you. The game has just been emotionally bullying me by making me feel sad. We're at that part of the game. We're fugitives now. Just got back from a picnic in the park. Oh, nice. That sounds really lovely. Yeah, let them come home. That's what we're working towards. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm poisoned! I hate this place. Oh, God. God, the poison here really is what makes this hard. I think out of the fugitive dungeons, this is probably the one that consistently gives me the most trouble. Although saying that, there is another one that's pretty tricky. Thank you, Skitty, for handling that. Oh, come on. Right, Skitty, why are you going that way? Help me. Skitty, please. Jesus fucking hell, this Tangela. God damn, that thing was a monster. Oh, not a fucking another one. Come on, Skitty, you got this. Hey, thank you for the stream streak, Vulcan. 15 streams, wow, that is incredible, thank you. Very glad you were able to make it this far, even in spite of a cheeky test stream. I wish there was like a setting you could set where if you put like test in the stream title, it wouldn't count for breaking streaks. Because I know some people mentioned having a, oh for fuck's sake, having a second Twitch account for that, but I cannot be bothered to be constantly switching. Yeah, you do have a lot of points, Ben. The thing is, I don't really have anything big to spend them on, though. Like, I'd rather keep my channel points relatively cheap, so that they can be used more. And if people end up with loads of them, that's fine. Oh, fucking hell. If I did a poll, you could bet loads. I haven't really had much recently where I could do a poll. Hey, you like seeing the number go up? Yeah, me too. Okay, this is an interesting run. Skitty's going to be having a hard time in here. Not just Skitty, apparently. Okay, nice one with that Thunderbolt there. Oh, Jesus. Just like the streak number, testament to perseverance. Yeah, I like it as well because it, like, I will never judge someone for breaking a streak because, you know, life happens. But it's nice to see some recognition for people, you know, sticking around and catching every stream. Because the community is what makes streaming fun. Whew, finally we made it through that cave. Where's the Pokemon mob that was after us? Hey look! There they are! Over there! Catch Ben! Whoa! Here they come! Run! Stop right there! Don't let them get away! They expect us to stop and wait for them? Oh no, look! It's a mountain of fire! It's Mount Blaze. Look at all that lava pouring from the crater. Can we even make it through there? But they're catching up to us. What'll we do, Ben? Look, there they are! Get them! There's no choice now. Let's go, Ben. Look at them go, they're running for Mount Blaze. Are they insane? Mount Blaze is doomed desolation. No one's ever come this far before. I don't want to go anywhere like that. It can't be helped. Only those brave enough will give chase. Darn it, where'd they go? They had to go this way. Keep your eyes open. I think they're gone. Whew, I think we managed to evade them. But there isn't any point hiding here. We have to get over this mountain to get away. Let's go as soon as we're ready, Ben. Mount Blaze's theme is one of my favourites in the game. It just sounds so imposing and desperate, and there's this just emotional underlayer to it, where you just sort of realise how dire the situation is, and how crazy of a thing you're going to pull off because it's just that desperate. It's just such a good theme. It fits the situation and the tone of the game right now so well. Right, so this is essentially a temporary hub in place of visiting the rescue team base. This statue of Kangaskhan allows you to access your storage. So I'm going to clean my inventory here a bit. Okay, I'm all out of Reviver Seeds after the poison. That is not great. Okay, I've got a few Reviver Seeds, that's fine. Right, but I won't be going into Mount Blaze today. I actually did want to stop outside Lapis Cave and have the whole Fugitive arc be in one stream, but I forgot that it makes you automatically go into it. So, we're on the run. Next time, we'll make it to Ninetales, and we'll get to the truth of what's been going on. Unfortunately, that is not going to be next weekend, as I'm away. Probably won't be Wednesday, as I imagine I will be still doing Subnautica. So I think we'll just wait 2 weeks. This time, 2 weeks on Saturday. We'll carry on with this story. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back on Monday with some more Subnautica 2. I feel like I'm getting towards the end of the early access, although I don't know if I'll make it there on Monday, so we'll see how it goes. If I do finish Monday, I will probably do a Hyrule Warriors stream on Wednesday. Since Mystery Dungeon is a bit shorter, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I essentially can do a Hyrule Warriors stream every week and get some good progress going. And yeah, as I literally just said, no stream next weekend. Right. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. But the mob could catch up during that time. Oh, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Mudkip actually has the power to freeze time. Alright, bye for real this time.